My name is Felix Holst. I'm a designer and I'm an artist. So I've wanted to do this painting for a while, and in fact I've worked on this painting now for almost a year. For me, the 935 is the ultimate race car, the ultimate Porsche race car for a lot of different reasons. There may be Porsche race cars that were faster. There may be individual cars that are more famous. But in general, the 935, as an evolution of the sport and as a dramatic design statement, is kind of unsurpassed in the world of race cars. The imagery of the departure from the kind of curves of a factory 911 into this slant nose, big aero, wide arch, big tire behemoth, and then also the kind of that image of that, what I would call turbo flare on deceleration, lightening up the back of these cars, mixed with the kind of the glow of the brake rotors. Just makes this thing, it kind of looks like it's from a different planet. It looks like a spaceship. It's not just about the aesthetic and the performance, it's about the noise and the vibrancy and the aggression and the action that I think is just a truly wonderful thing to behold. So as I thought about this piece, it started out as just a study of form, because I love the fact that you can I love the fact on a 935 that you can still see the 911 poking out the back end. That at first glance, to the uninitiated, it doesn't look like a 911, but when you stand and look at the back of the car, you can still see the form of the rear end of a 911. But then, as I looked at the form, I started having these visions of this angular, wide-arched form, like just designed to cut through the air, designed to disrupt the flow and the airflow over the conventional 911 body, to keep this thing glued to the road through wider track and big aero. And so as I started working on the piece, I really wanted to capture the violence of a 935 cutting through the air. And as a result of it, in a way, you know, I wanted to bring out the kind of, almost like a sonic boom, the idea that this thing used airflow to achieve its goals in a way that not many race cars had done before. And then when you add into that the huge turbo hung off the back end of it, and the fire that became part of this car's image, the painting is intended to kind of represent almost breaking the sound barrier. You know, as a obviously not the real, not literally, but the kind of metaphorical breaking of air, of smashing through the atmosphere with violence and sound and dynamics. You know, I started painting this piece almost a year ago, and I was kind of buoyed by comments on Bring a Trailer, and people had contacted me asking if I'd done a 935. And this past year has been crazy. One of the reasons it's taken me almost a year to do this piece is that I've just been slammed. Like art has almost become a full-time career for me, and it's through Bring a Trailer that I've gained the confidence to just throw my hat in to this arena. This is the first piece for quite some time that I've had available to put on Bring a Trailer for auction. It's been a bit of a whirlwind year. As you can probably see behind me, I have a new studio. This is the first garage I've ever owned that doesn't have a car and tools in it, because it's given over fully to automotive art. And that really, to me, is the power of not only Bring a Trailer and what Bring a Trailer's done for me, but also the community and the amount of encouragement and the passion for what I'm doing that's come directly from that audience. You know, the Bring a Trailer audience is my audience. I found my audience through Bring a Trailer.